Welcome back to another episode of the Billionaire Blueprint. Have you noticed that your life feels like you're on a treadmill that leads nowhere? Every time you get paid, it feels like you have nothing left over after paying your bills and expenses. Does it feel like you're working to survive instead of working to progress? Well then, most likely you have a debt problem, my friend. For most of us watching, we never grew up being educated on debt and how to manage it responsibly. Our schools were too busy making sure we read literature about Tom Sawyer or some other nonsense. That's why it's my job today to provide the much-needed education about debt. This will be a two-part series in the future. This first video is about getting out of bad debt and good budgeting practices, and the next video is how to harness debt to turbocharge your financial growth and development. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to receive daily videos on how to approach business and finance from unique angles. Debt is a heavy burden that can weigh on your mind and finances. It can be difficult to see a way out, but with the right mindset and strategies, getting out of debt is definitely possible. Here are some tips to help you take control of your finances and become debt-free. Step 1. Get organized. Gather all of your bills and statements and make a list of everything you owe. This will give you a clear picture of your debt and help you prioritize which debts to pay off first. Oftentimes, debt accumulates due to lack of organization of your finance and can be cured by the very same thing. Step 2. Prioritize your debts. Start by paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first. These debts will end up costing you the most in the long run, so it's important to tackle them first. As you pay off each debt, you'll have more money to put towards the next one. This is coined the debt avalanche. But if you feel overwhelmed by the size of some balances, you can try the debt snowball first. This method prioritizes debt with the smallest balance first, to help you feel momentum early on in your debt repayment journey. Step 3. Make a budget. Knowing where your money is going is crucial for getting your finances in order. Make a budget and stick to it. Look for areas where you can cut back on expenses, such as dining out or subscriptions you don't use. Have an honest conversation with yourself about what things in your life are truly needs and what things in life are wants, that you convinced yourself was a need. Step 4. Look into consolidation options. If you have multiple credit card debts with high interest rates, consider consolidating them into one loan with a lower interest rate. This can make it easier to keep track of your payments and can save you money in the long run. Also, look into credit cards with zero interest period to transfer high interest debt to. This can buy you up to 2 years of no interest for a small fee. Step 5. Patience. Getting out of debt takes time and effort, so don't get discouraged if you don't see results right away. Stay focused on your goals and keep chipping away at your debt. It may take some sacrifices, such as cutting back on luxuries, but the end result will be worth it. If you can suffer the time it takes to get out of debts, it will build the discipline needed to never return to the situation again. Step 6. Find additional income streams. Consider taking on a part-time job or starting a side hustle to generate additional income. This will give you more money to put towards paying off your debt. Try and look for a path to increasing your income through low-cost education if your debt total is higher than 2 years of your gross salary. Because at that point it's more efficient to look for skills that will increase your income dramatically, though it's good to ask for a raise and do side hustles depending on the severity. Increasing your raw earning potential may be the best solution to focus on. Remember, getting out of debt is not impossible, it just takes a plan and commitment. Once you've paid off your debts, you'll have more money to put towards savings and other financial goals. Once you're debt-free, you can finally join the game of growth and financial abundance. This is where all the fun is. Hopefully we can be your guide every step of the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's all for today, folks. You have successfully downloaded another piece of the Billionaire Blueprint. Until next time.